Hey, Gender Blenders, Aaron here, and welcome to Fridays. This week's topic is coming out to yourself. My process of coming out was pretty long and drawn out. Um, I knew since I was really young that I was a boy, but I didn't think much of it until about like middle school. I I didn't really think much of it because I guess for a while I was sort of convinced it would just happen. Um, like what was supposed to happen will happen, but didn't happen, obviously. Um, when it wasn't about till um, middle school, I guess. Yeah, about middle school, I discovered to I've discovered male to female transsexuals. I would watch lots of like medical specials. Discovery Health was like my favorite TV channel. I know I was a weird kid. I love science and medicine and that kind of stuff. But I used to watch a lot of those shows, and I guess female to males weren't that popular or wasn't that something worth exploring much. But so like all I saw was male to females, and honestly, it got me angry because I was like, that's what I want to do. That's what I need to do. That's how I can be who I am supposed to be. Um, and I didn't think it was possible. I thought it was only possible for MTFs. Like it got me mad that just me thinking, why is that not possible? So for a while, like I tried to put it out of my head. I mean, I was also thinking about a lot of things like my parents, like, oh, I couldn't do that to my parents because you saw a lot of bad stories, like disowning parents disowning their kids and stuff, and I don't know. So I tried to push it out of my head. I pushed it out of my head. I was like, it's not possible. Never gonna happen. Like, and that just made me hate myself even more because I was like, what is wrong with me? So it's got to be something else because I can't do this. So um, made me real angry. And for a good while, I was angry at MTFs. I like was resentful unnecessarily, but I guess when you're in your teens is how you cope however you can. Um, so yeah, I put it out of my head up until recently, like college. I sort of explored it. Like I'd look it up on the internet, but then I was like, it's too late for me to do this. I can't do this. I was pretty much in a spot where I was really self-hating. It's like, even if I could do this, something would stop me from doing it. Like, I had that kind of attitude. It was not good. Um, but then, winter of last year, so over a year ago, a friend of mine that, we've been friends for a while, a couple of years about since I was in college. Um, she had an FTM boyfriend, and she was talking to me about that stuff, and I was like, "Can I ask you a question?" I was like, "Why do you feel so comfortable talking about that with me?" And she's like, "Well, you are, aren't you?" I was like, "How the hell do you know?" I was like, I hid that, a long time ago. I was like, it's like I pushed that down. Like, I've lived as I sort of adopted the lesbian label and tried to live up to that for a while. I was like, how'd you know? So, she just, she was like, I didn't. I just assumed. I thought you just seemed like you were. I was like, oh, okay. So she just started giving me these websites and stuff. And so I started exploring these websites and I'm like, oh my god, I could do this. So as over the course of 2008, I came out to a lot of my friends. And I've sort of decided that this year I want to start transitioning. But if I would like to start this year, I could probably honestly start tomorrow. I could go in to my therapist next week and be like, "Can I have a letter for T?" And she'd do it. Um, but honest to God, now that it's like such an like present like it's such a reality that, geez, I don't know. It scares the shit out of me. It makes me wonder if I'm making the right choice or if I'll regret it, or it's like I'm questioning, is this really who I am, or or do I just have masculine tendencies? Am I just a really butch lesbian? But I'm pretty positive that I'm not, because I've never seen myself as female. When I look in the mirror, if I imagine if I think of myself as male, I like the way I look. But if I look at myself in the mirror and I see female, then I hate it. I hate it so much. Like, I could be fully clothed, look in the mirror, and I could be like, I look hot today. But I could be getting ready to go in the shower and I just hate, like, oh, I avoid looking at myself. It's so, I'm pretty positive that this is what I want to do. I'm more than pretty positive, like, I know, but I don't know. I'm still afraid. Because it's such a reality now. It's like it could happen tomorrow. That I'm scared shitless. Um, I also can't wait. So yeah. Um, I guess I'll end it here. Cause not feeling good. I've been sick the last week.